Okay guys, today I'm going to be talking to you about the human resource process. This is quite a long topic that we do in class. It takes quite a number of weeks to get through this whole process that I've got here. So today I'm going to take you through some of this recruitment process. First of all, I think it's important that you have an idea of what recruitment is. Now, recruitment is basically when somebody leaves a business, leaves an organisation. Of course, the business needs to fill that position and find another member of staff to come and work for the business, and that's what we call recruitment. So recruitment is all about finding new employees when somebody leaves, or maybe the business is expanding, getting bigger. Okay, so now they need more staff. Maybe they're super busy, they've got loads and loads of customers, so they need more staff to come and work in that particular business. And recruitment's all about how do we go about finding new staff to come and work in that particular business. Okay. Now, first of all guys, one of the things that you need to know is that there are two types of recruitment. We have internal recruitment and external recruitment. Now, internal recruitment is when you take somebody who already works in the business and you promote them into another position. So if you think about it in school, if somebody was to leave, let's say a head of department, then the business can recruit internally and they can promote somebody from being a teacher up into a head of department position. And that would be internal recruitment, because you're recruiting somebody who already works for the business. They're already inside the business, so they're internal to that particular business. Or you can do external recruitment, and that involves advertising and finding somebody who doesn't already work for the business. For example, you may advertise and recruit somebody from another school and bring them into our school, and that would be external recruitment because they don't already work for the business. Okay. Now you do need to know about the advantages and disadvantages of both of those types of recruitment. So first of all, internal recruitment, the benefits of this, it's very motivational. If you promote somebody within the business, you think back to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, self-esteem. If somebody's done really, really good and you promote them into a higher position, then that's going to make them feel really, really motivated. And it's going to make your other staff think, right, I'm going to work really, really hard because I might get a promotion as well. It's also quicker and cheaper because you don't need to advertise anywhere. So there's no need to advertise because you're just taking somebody from within your business. So you don't have to advertise on the internet and these types of places, which is expensive. Okay, you just put a notice up on your notice board for anybody who wants to apply to that position. You trust the person because they already work for you. They already work for your business, so you know them. You know what they can do, you know their abilities, their skills, okay? So you understand what they can do. So you trust that person. And the candidate, the person who is getting promoted already knows the business. They already work there, they know what to expect, they know how the business works, okay? So they can just get promoted and just crack straight on because they already work for the business, so they are familiar with the environment already. But there are drawbacks to internal methods of recruitment. Now, first of all, if you keep promoting people internally, then you have no new ideas coming into the business. Because when new people come into the business, they bring ideas with them, new ways of working, and new ideas, etc., which you don't have if you do internal. If you think about it, when you promote somebody to a new position, it leaves a gap where they've been promoted from. So you still have to fill this gap, okay? So it does leave a gap if you promote somebody internally, and there may be arguments. Maybe there's 2 or 3 people who want this promotion. You give it to one, and the other 2 people are going to feel upset, angry because they didn't get that promotion. Okay? So they are the drawbacks of internal. External recruitment, when you take somebody from outside the business and bring them into the organisation, they're going to bring new ideas with them because they're working in different companies, different environments. They've got different ideas to bring into your business. There shouldn't be any arguments with previous staff because none of them got the job. You're bringing somebody new in, so they might not be feeling jealous of the one person that did get the job. And there's no gaps either because you're bringing somebody externally into your business. You're not leaving that gap that you would have had when you were promoting somebody internally. The drawbacks to external recruitment, it's slow and it's expensive because it costs a lot of money to advertise a vacancy on the internet or in a newspaper. It takes a long time because you've got to advertise, interview, check references, contracts, etc. So it does take a long time to recruit somebody externally. And then equally, the new member of staff doesn't know the organisation. They've never worked for the business, so they have to adjust to a new organisation, new way of working, a new culture within the business, and the company doesn't know that person either. Is that person going to work well within this business? Okay, can they fit into the organisation? Well, you don't know because they're new. Okay, and existing staff may feel very, very jealous and feel injustice to this new person who's come in because they think they should have got the job, they should have got the promotion. Okay, so what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to go through this recruitment process. Okay, so we're going to start on job analysis and then move through this process. You may get asked in the exam to identify some of the stages in the recruitment process, and this is all of them that we're going to go through now. So job analysis is the first step, job description we'll look at next, person specification, advertise the position, then you receive CVs and application forms, then you've got to interview and test them. By that I mean aptitude tests, okay? Then you need to select, pick the one that you want based on what you've seen, because you'll have a number of candidates to choose from. Check references from their previous employers and give them an employment contract. So the first bit is job analysis. And job analysis, as the name suggests, guys, it's not a trick question. It's just analysing the job that somebody's left to basically find out what do they do, what are their duties and what are their tasks. What's this job all about? You cannot find the perfect person if you don't know what they're doing. So you have to look at what they were doing, what did their job involve, so that you can start to decide on a job description and a person specification. Okay, so once you've analysed the job, you can create that job description and person specification. So let's look up now what is a job description. So a job description is just a document, as the name suggests, that basically describes the job and the duties and the tasks that the person will be doing. The job description is only describing the job. It does not describe anything about the person you're looking for. It's just, this is the job, this is what you will be doing, these are your duties, these are your tasks. Also includes the job title, the salary, how much you're going to get paid, and the hours and the location of the position itself as well. All of this is just about the job. What will you do, the duties, the tasks, how much will you get paid, what is your job title. It does not mention anything about the person, because this comes on the person specification. So the person specification basically describes the ideal candidate, the ideal person you're looking for. Who are we looking for? It's like a wish list. Right? We're looking for somebody who's got these skills, this education, this experience. Okay, so it's the ideal type of person you're looking for, and it includes education and qualifications, maybe the training, the experience that they've got from their previous jobs, personal attributes and qualities, and any specialist skills they may have. Maybe it's certain IT skills you're looking for, or a specialist type of qualification. The person specification, guys, is describing only the person. It is not describing the job. The one that describes the job is the job description. This is the person. Who are you looking for? Okay, next up, what the business needs to do is they need to advertise. Now there's a few methods of advertisement that I put on here. The main methods, I guess. Now, first of all, businesses can advertise, and they will put their job description, their person specification, their advertisement in these various places. The first one is a job centre. Now, job centres are provided by the government, and the job centre, businesses can advertise in the job centre for free. The government wants people to be working. They want people to have jobs. So the government provides this service where people who don't have jobs can go, and businesses can advertise and say, we're looking for an employee. So businesses can advertise in the job centre for free. It doesn't cost anything. They can put their advertisement in the job centre for absolutely free. The drawbacks of the job centre is that because it's usually unemployed people, people who have been out of work for a long time, who go to the job centre, they are usually unskilled candidates. So the job centre is great for businesses that are looking for unskilled workers, but usually a business that's looking for a skilled worker wouldn't go to the job centre. Okay, If you're looking for a skilled worker, you would use these methods of advertisement. First of all, we have employment recruitment agencies. Now, I used to work as a recruitment consultant. The thing with recruitment agencies is that they are specialists in recruitment. This is what they do. This is their job. Now, if you think about a school is specialist in teaching and education, but they're not the experts at recruiting, finding, advertising, interviewing for staff. So it makes sense that if you're looking for a candidate, go to a recruitment agency, and the recruitment agency will already have a lot of skilled staff on their database, on their books, okay? So if you're looking for a teacher, you would go to a teaching recruitment agency. You would say, I'm looking for a PE teacher or a business teacher or an IT teacher, and they'll just type in on their database, and they'll pull up 10, 20, 30 teachers that they have on their database, on their books, looking for work. And they will do all of the hard work for you. They will interview them, they will advertise for you, they will create the job description, the person specification, they will check references, they will get this person ready, and then all you need to do is pick the one that you want. So they save the organisation loads of time, loads of effort. They've got access to more staff, to specialist staff that you're looking for, and they're experts. This is what they do. So they should be able to find you the best staff. The big drawback with recruitment agencies is they are not cheap. They charge a lot of money for what they do. So they are very, very expensive to use a recruitment agency. Okay? Newspapers, I've got it here. With a newspaper, you can advertise in a local area, or you can advertise nationally for the whole country. Or you can advertise in specialist newspapers like teaching newspapers, oil and gas newspapers, depending on who you're looking for. So the technical press. Okay? So if you're a local business, then you would obviously only advertise in a local newspaper. If you're a national business, you've got locations in every city throughout the country, then you would advertise in a national newspaper to advertise to everybody in the whole country. If you're looking for a certain type of worker, like a lawyer, then you would advertise in a lawyer newspaper or lawyer magazine that is made for lawyers. Me as a teacher, I read teaching magazines and newspapers. So if you're looking for a teacher, you would advertise in a teacher magazine, okay? So you can target your advertisement with newspapers for who you're looking for. But again, it's expensive to advertise in newspapers. And lastly, you can put your advertisement on the internet, which is what most businesses are doing nowadays. And you can go on, and on the internet you can advertise nationally, even internationally as well, on the internet to find the person that you're looking for. But again, it's not cheap. You have to pay to put your advertisement onto a website. Okay? Okay guys, that's it for this time, and I'll see you next time.